All right, so here's my container of water, okay? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting something in it called BTB. And BTB is titled Brothymol Blue Solution. And what happens is when this solution, it's blue, I'm going to put 5 drops of it into the water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhale into the water using a straw. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I think 6th one got in there. Okay, so I'm going to swizzle it around. Okay, well, it's because there's more water in there than not. All right, if I hold it up better. There we go, you can see it better up here. What? So move up here next to Seth. Okay, I'll turn the TV. All right, so it says to observe the color of the solution and record it below. So you have a data and conclusion section. So you're going to be recording what color is the BTB in the room air. What did we say it was? Like a light green, right? So in your chart, under data and conclusion, color of BTB in room air, light green. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhale into the cup using a straw. And we're going to see if, it says to observe the color of the solution after blowing into it. So if you're looking up there, is it easier on the black surface? Yeah, I think you could see it better on there. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I took 2 breaths. We're good. Okay. All right. So, do we see a change? Yeah. Definitely. Okay. It was light green initially. Hi.
Miss Phyllis, let me sit here.
Okay. Come over here. Face the wall. Okay. So, in your chart, you are going to put down the color of the BTB. When I blew into it, it turned what? Yellow, like a palish yellow. Okay? Let's see if we can see it better. I hope not, because I think some of it got... What? No, you're not supposed to swallow. You're not supposed to drink it. No. Okay? All right. So, question 2 asked, did all members of your group show color change? Well, yes, because I did it, and I did it last period, and the same thing happened. So looking at question 3, I'm going to pop it up here. Question number 3 says that BTB, which is the dots, the drops that I put in there, is an indicator that reacts with CO2. What's CO2? Dennis? Carbon dioxide. Dioxide has 2, okay? So it says, based on the data that we collected, write a conclusion to the question, does your body breathe out CO2? So was there, it says, is an indicator that reacts with CO2. Do you think that your body breathes out CO2? State your conclusion clearly and include the evidence from this experiment that supports it. Okay? So you just saw it went from green, light green. Okay, I blew into it, which I was exhaling something similar to what we're talking about, and it changed the color of our solution. Okay, so you should be clearly stating your conclusion and including evidence. So you should have you should have at least a sentence, if not more, in question 3. Make sure you have evidence to support your conclusion. Okay? The next thing we're going to talk about is oxygen coming out of us. Okay? The air that we breathe in this room, is it pure 100% oxygen?
No.
No. Okay, what is it?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is there. What else? All different gases. Okay, the bulk of it is nitrogen. A chunk of it is oxygen. Okay, carbon dioxide, and there's some other gases also floating around. Okay, so only 20% of the air, or 21% of the air that we breathe is actually oxygen. Okay, do you think the same amount of oxygen, or O2, does the same amount leave your body when you exhale? Okay, you're putting that down under lab 2, where it says, I told you 21% is oxygen that we inhale. Do we think we give off 21% oxygen as well? Okay, you're gonna type that in, yes, no, maybe give a reason. Somebody earlier was like, well, maybe when you're running you give off more, or like when you're resting you give off more. Okay. All right. Our next section. If there is a fire, there has to be 3 things present. You have to have a fuel. Okay, this is something that will burn. You have to have a heat source, something that ignites it to release that heat energy. And then you obviously need oxygen. Oxygen reacts with the fuel, causing it to burn. Okay.